In this video, I'm going to be breaking down a simple 1 to 3 sell position that I took on gold 2 weeks ago using simple structure and liquidity concepts. Alright, so I'm going to keep this very brief and simple. So starting off on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price was very clearly bearish. It was moving down with all of this momentum and was approaching daily lows down here as well, which I expected price to sell into. So if we just quickly map out the structure, what we can see is that up here we had our first sign that this uptrend was ending when we had this change of character on the 4-hour. That was our first sign that price was likely going to continue selling and reverse this overall uptrend, or at least give a bigger retracement on the daily time frame. We then had a pullback, and then price ultimately broke into new lows after retesting into this sort of area up here. And then this trade was actually based on 1-hour structure as well. So what we can see here is price actually broke this hourly structure as well, meaning that we are looking for a potential sell position between this high and this low. And what I noticed when Wednesday opened was that price had left this sort of previous day high right here. You also had this untapped supply zone just above. So this was my point of interest for the day. Clear area of supply, which created imbalance, broke structure to the left and had liquidity resting below it. I was also willing to sell price if this high was taken out without price tap into this supply zone as well, just because it was a clear area of previous liquidity, which I knew price was likely going to react from if it got taken out. So what we can see is that price actually ended up taking out that structure, slightly missed the supply zone, but like I said, this liquidity level here was enough for me to take a sell if we did get a correct confirmation. And during CPI news, price did push up, took out that high to the left, and then we can see that on the 5-minute, price actually ended up breaking the most recent 5-minute structure. So as we can see here, I'll just quickly mark out 5-minute structure. We had this pullback, push up, closing above that high to the left. We then had a lower low created, so now we look for a pullback to then look for some sells. And what I noticed was that we had this very clean level of imbalanced 5-minute supply just there, this single candle which caused this big sell-off. So I was waiting to see if price could potentially retest into that zone, and then I was simply targeting the current trend low, which was this low down here. So if we just target that, it was 25.89, and then eventually price pulled back. Notice how corrective the pullback was as well. Price building liquidity as it pulls back, taps into the zone, and then ultimately sells off into those new lows. And that was literally all there was to this trade. Very simple concepts: structure, liquidity, confirmation on the lower time frame, and then targeting previous lows. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.